I am, once again, out in the middle of nowhere. There's the car. And this is Dinosaur. So you see I'm here after sunset, but it's an absolutely fantastic canyon. And yeah, for a long time they were going to dam this one instead of Flaming Gorge, but yeah, reasons I don't fully understand. In the end they left this one, but I can tell you this is at the end of about a 50-mile scenic drive, which is not very scenic, but the view at the end is absolutely phenomenal. And that's it. It's conceivable I'm the only human for 50 miles. Just me in the car. And the sunset. Hello, everyone. There you go. There he is. Oh, go for it, the one. See that? Got the sick ant. Amazing. He's not bothered by me now. I think he's hunting. Oh man, that sucks. I came out here again because it boasted the best views in all the national parks. It looks like the path, if I had to guess, goes up onto that peninsula, where technically it would be possible to fly off, which would be absolutely fantastic. But I've left the plane back in the car and it's like, oh, half an hour's walk back. But just to give you some idea of what you would see on both sides, look at that. Impressive, eh? Holy smokes, and this is the view from the other side, but look at that for uplift. You see where there's just sort of goes straight upwards? Isn't that incredible? And again, some big air. This is such a must place to bring the planes next time. I mean, so I'm up on this pokey little ridge, and then on the other side of the ridge we have another cliff who goes down that great piece of uplift there. Fortunately I'm looking into the sun so I can't see what the hell I'm looking at. They offered the most impressive view in all the national parks, and it's pretty close. Oh, heat of the sun's coming out. Yeah. Birds are enjoying the air. That's what I should be doing. Oh, there you go. Bureau of Reclamations, 1951. 7,500 feet above sea level, about 1.5 miles, and a $250 fine for disturbing this mark. To which my instant response is, I bet you would get more for that on it. I bet you would get more than that for it on eBay. There you are, right at the end of the peninsula. Oh, not quite on the end. There's this magnificent piece of uplift. Yeah, this is one of the big dinosaur bones, replica of course. And I got this guy discovered it all, a guy called Earl Douglas. And he was actually looking for dinosaur fossils. We've got lots of sauropods here. You've got an unusual density of big dinosaurs here. And the reason for that, I reckon, is about 150 million years ago, let's say, yeah, about 150 million years ago, there was a river coming through here, and every now and again there would be a flood or something, and dinosaurs would get killed, washed down, covered with silt, which would stop the usual fate for dinosaurs or any living creature, which is they just get rotted away by bacteria and eaten by small animals. So once they've got the rapid burial in the silt, then about I think it was about 100 million years ago, there was an inundation which lasted to about 70 million years ago. It's deposited, according to this, about a mile, several thousand feet of sand and such like. And that's basically all the sedimentary rocks that you see around here. That's the remnant from this inundation. Of course, this inundation well buries the riverbed. And then about 70 million years ago, there's an uplift which actually creates the Rockies. And that also, because you've now got big mountains here, you get lots of precipitation on this and such like, which helps erode them away. And eventually it erodes away to a point where you've exposed the old riverbed, which is where our man Earl comes along and finds the fossilised riverbed, and they found Dinosaur National Park and built a visitor centre here, which subsequently starts to subside, so they're going to build another one which is opening in, or starting construction in 2011, I think. So we've got some sort of this is the temporary visitor centre, which is sort of funky bronzes of various dinosaur bones, like a forearm of an allosaur. There's cuddling claws. And this is just to give you an idea of, I saw the rock crest when I was about 10. It was very impressive. Anyway, so lots of moderately intact dinosaurs, although clearly you can see most of these are partially dismembered, they're not full skeletons. So, they were not buried gently. Okay, here we have their replica. Stegosaurus, which had a notably tiny head. And it's only when you actually come to look at them, they weren't actually that much bigger or weirder than elephants. Okay, this one has a spiky tail. Elephants have silly noses.